This is our first session after the COVID period. I'm the new director here in Delhi for the Cultural Forum, and we welcome you with my team together here in our forum. Still, people are hurdling to come here, but we will for sure have more, and online we are definitely more than here in the audience. And I would say we start immediately with a short film, and then later on we come to this interactive discussion we are having. Thank you so much for joining us, and please, let's start. The technician is giving the start, and then we get in the live conversation. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Alicia Edelweiss. I'm a musician, and we're in Vienna right now.
Hi, my name is Lucas. Yeah, we both play together in Alicia's project, but also, yeah, I'm playing with various artists from Austria, record a lot of stuff, for example, for Soap and Skin, or I'm playing with Donauwellenreiter live, and recently I'm also playing a lot at the Volkstheater in Vienna. And I also have my solo project where I play cello with electronics. And with this solo project, I've also already been in New Delhi, I think 5 years ago, and performed at the place where you are right now, I think.
And I'm Alicia. I guess what I do most of the time is music, but I'm also a performer, and I've been involved in theatre, and I also work with visual arts. And yeah, most of the time, like, this is my main project, which I'm also going to talk about in our Zoom call. And we play together. Lucas plays with me when I play with my band, and we're going to give you a little musical taste of how it sounds when we play together. This song is called Leonie.
Part of our session here. This is time to say hello to our artists. Definitely. Please welcome them.
Hello.
And, I would like... Yes, please.
Hello, Saskia. How are you? Good evening to you, Indian time. Alice, again, good evening to you, Indian time. Nice to have two stalwarts of the music music out over here. And this is what else we could have asked and wished for them to come with the musical ending of this particular year, not the least, but still, I mean, and we have with us something very happy to share with you that now we have Culture Forum Director, Mr. Michael Pal, with us, and he has already been here talking to you, but now I will formally hand over the floor to him, and he will introduce you all. Thank you very much, and happy session.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. How did we come to the idea? Alicia Edelweiss, I saw you. You're part of this NASOM group of artists. We are promoting, this means New Austrian Sound of Music, because many people around the world know the Austrian Sound of Music. There's a film, was an American film, and it's worldwide known, and everybody thinks this is the only music we make. But it's totally different nowadays. And so we are promoting new artists and people who are in this field, and this is really a big welcome to you, Alicia Edelweiss. I saw you live also in Vienna, and now you are here, broadcasted. Unfortunately, we could you bring you on such a short notice. I would like to thank you that you are ready in 3 weeks to be here with us together, at least online. Thank you for that. Saskia Rao, I don't know you personally, but I heard many things about you. As an artist, you're really outstanding, and I think this is very good that you will be then in conversation with our young artist from Austria to talk about music and life and feelings in that. Thank you so much for joining us here.
Thank you. Pleasure all mine, definitely. Yeah.
I would say we start a short exchange, maybe you together to interact a bit. If you can talk about your music, maybe we start with Alicia, and then so you get into some kind of discussion about it. And later on, we will hear the concert of Alicia with her partner musicians. Please.
Okay. So I guess you know a bit about me already because we just watched the video before. I'm a musician based in Vienna. My dream is to travel the whole world playing concerts. So I'm really happy to talk to you now, and I hope someday to come to New Delhi and play with my band. And I don't know how we should start the conversation. Saskia, how long have you been living in India?
Yeah, I'll talk about my music in a different way because I think that's always good to talk about what brings you to being the artist that you are. So to give you a small background about me, I was born and raised in the Netherlands, a cellist, performing in the youth orchestra, prestigious, all of that. But then I came in touch with Indian classical music and knew that I wanted to know a little bit more. Well, that was back in 94, so some time ago. And I changed direction at that time, specialized in Indian classical music. And then in 2000 came to India again as one of the visits and stayed there. Now I'm performing as an Indian musician all over the world, and I have introduced the cello to the music. For the Austrian embassy in Delhi once, we did a very nice project around Mozart and Indian music together with my wonderful husband, Shubhendra Rao, sitarist, and our son, young Ishan, who is now in Berklee College of Music as a pianist. So music, I think we wanted to live in India to live our art form. And maybe that's an interesting topic. What does it mean to live your life as an artist? Not just to play the notes. What would you think about that, Alicia? Because your approach to music seems very from the heart and as a part of your experiential of the world around you.
Yeah, well, my story was a bit like I never studied anything well, I tried studying theater with 18, but I quit pretty quickly. And like my way to music was quite coincidental. Like I was traveling and somehow began to play street music because I didn't have any money, and people were telling me, hey, you can always earn a few bucks on the street, even if you're not that good. And I kind of came to music through traveling. So for me, music is very close to the feeling of traveling and freedom. And I don't feel very good when I'm like stuck in the same place for a long time. And for me, it's more joyful when I play to all kinds of people and move a lot physically as well. Yeah, I find it really, really interesting. What kind of advantages would you say are there for you in India, like for being there and living your music there compared to Europe?
Yeah, we travel a lot. I think out of a suitcase, indeed, at least 200 days of the year. That's, yeah. So I'm in France right now, actually nearer to you than the Austrian Forum. But it is indeed true. As an artist, you travel a lot. Yet I feel it is important to have one home space. Of course, especially more important when we became parents and you need to have one school. Or more or less, Isham would travel with us all over the world as well. But I can relate to the wandering musician. It is a part and parcel of performing all over the world that you do that. And yeah, I think it is also beautiful that music doesn't need to be in only the concert space. To bring it through to a street, to public spaces, I think that's a beautiful thing to do. And you don't need to be conscious of that you're doing a really beautiful thing, but the fact to do it is meaningful. And yeah, I like that you came to music in that way. Of course, in classical music, there's no shortcut because I love the saying of Pablo Casals. He said, the best technique is one that is never heard, which basically means you need to practice that much that you outgrow the need to showcase something difficult, or it becomes a part of yourself. And music is expression. So whatever way people reach that point, there's so many different routes to that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really interesting because like I feel like in the past I was always like really living music and playing all over the place, and somehow when I started to do it more professionally and like I was started to earn like fair money with it, somehow like I lost this feeling of like maybe always just doing it just for the music. Like I don't know if you know what I mean. It's like something changed. I don't know if it's bad, but something has changed. It's different than it was before, like playing on the street.
I think you need to protect that part of yourself because it's so pure and so ethereal. You can't put a hand on it, but that's what makes us artists, you know, whether you earn money with it or not, whether people like it, whether you play on the street or for an audience of 2,000, that part of yourself as an artist, I don't think it should ever matter. And it's important to make a constant effort to guard that, to safeguard that, I think. For any art, maybe even other professions, I don't know, the kind of, to be able to pour your heart in it. That, I think that is really, really important. So what do you do now with concerts? How do you get into that space that you can give that to an audience?
Well, I think whenever I play concerts, I manage to get in the space somehow. It's just maybe the life around the concerts and around the real artistic life has changed a bit, and it's full of like office work and admin work. I'm sure you know it. And that's like not so much fun, and then it kind of drains you a bit and takes like the inspiration isn't like it used to be because it's not so careless anymore in a way.
I think indeed people think it's a glamorous and in a way a fun existence to be an artist. How long a day are you on stage? Maybe you perform 2-3 times a week, if that's a lot, and the rest of the day you're not on stage. So you're honing your art by indeed practicing, creating, but also doing your taxes, and in Austria, vacuum cleaning and doing the dishes, So it's all a part of living life, I guess. If it would only be fun, that, there's no such thing, it's a small price to pay to me to be able to do what I really, really love.
Yeah, and it also keeps you grounded, I guess, a bit like just the normal life, household, just living your day-to-day life, because like you're also like here on earth and not just in the like singing in the sky in heaven. You're like also here with everyone else, and that's important as well.
Absolutely. And I think that way, music is a form of communication. You communicate with your audience, and to me, that is a very important part of being an artist. Doesn't mean that you play to the gallery, but it means that an audience, that true conversation, that music is, that transcends you as the artist or they as the audience. And in India, it was beautifully described in the 12th century, was the perfect audience is like a spotless mirror. There is this complete recognition and reflection of what you try to do. And that form of communication is just beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah,
and
that's really beautiful.
Excellent. I think this brings us to the audience.
Yeah.
Show them the concert. I think thank you for this discussion. It's really great. We had some insights. Even I saw some similarities with diplomacy, to move from one place to the other. And the work is not only fun, there's also hard work, long days full of workloads and to be finished. Also some very nice moments, definitely. But also it needs a professional level to come to this, definitely. Thank you for this discussion. And we will go then to this online concert. Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Farewell, my love, I must be gone and leave you for a while. Wherever I go, I shall return. If I go 10,000 miles, if I go,
10,000 miles it is so far to leave me here alone. Well, I may lie, lament and cry, and you'll not hear my moan. And you'll not hear my moan. Oh, the crowd that is so black, my love, will change its color white if ever I shall prove false to thee. The day will turn to night. Yes, the day. Yes, the day. Yes, the day will turn to night. Oh, the rivers, they will never run dry, for the rocks melt with the sun. I'll never prove false to the boy I love till all these things be done. Yes, till yes, till yes, till all these things be done. If I go, if I go, if I go 10,000 miles, then and you'll not hear my moan. If I go 10,000 miles, if I go 10,000 miles, if I go 10,000 miles, if I go 10,000 She came out came out of the water. She had been bad. No one remembered, but everyone agreed. She had done something bad. Father threw her off the boat into the sea. She had been bad, couldn't face the dirt under her fingernails. She had slept with the dog. The fish ate away all of her flesh and skin. She's only bones. They call her ugly. A broken heart for dinner, an ugly duckling in winter. Come embrace me with your body of bones. Come embrace me with your body of bones. What must I die? What must live? Will you sleep next to me while I sleep? Skeleton woman, do visit me in my dreams. You know I'll be afraid, but you know I'll always look you in the face. She came out of the water. She had been bad. She came out of the water. She had been bad. They call her ugly. They call her scary. Come embrace me with your body of bone. They call her a witch. They call her a bitch. Come embrace me with your body of bone. Come embrace me with your body of bone.
This song is called Walls. It's about love and walls between human beings.
put my dreams in a box so I could stare at them all of the time. Put my heart in a box. When he got tired of me, he built a wall. Walls, walls of fear, walls of pride, walls that always want to be right, walls of lust, walls of lies, walls that say everything, everything's just fine, everything's just fine, everything's just fine. Oh, oh.
This next song is actually a Corsican traditional tune, normally sung by men's choirs. And the lyrics, the words are something like, Holy Mary, this is my pain for you, these are my tears for you, and this is my suffering for you. It's called Teko, and this is our interpretation of it.
Mi ferma wanted a place to live out there when the cold asks nothing of you, and here we stand foolishly on the sacred grounds of secrecy, on the sacred grounds of secrecy. Watching you play these castles of monsters and gypsy witches, burning tree. We drank the chalice, made forbidden fruit. Our heartbeats shake every new tune, and you thought you would die that night. No one to save you this time. No one to save you this time.
La